Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing, dog? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, hey, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day. It was a banger for us. Goldman Sachs, short. That is where we made our money today, but it's going to be an active and crazy after-hour session. You've got Snowflake earnings. That stock is dropping right now, down 8% off of their earnings print. You've got Salesforce. That stock up 10% on its earnings print. So the tale of two different tapes here with Salesforce to the upside, Snowflake to the downside. You've got Tesla Investor Day. You've got initial jobless claims tomorrow. You've got Fed members speaking today and tomorrow. It is chaos, and all that means volatility, and all that means opportunity, and that means money-making chances for us. Welcome to the True Trading live stream, folks. I've got a fantastic stream in store for you. We've got a very special guest, Shawn from TraderTV Live. He's going to be joining me in just a few moments. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. If you don't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that is available today to the retail trader. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you guys have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live right here with myself, other TTG pro trading moderators, as well as some special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give free lessons, education, analysis, and trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders immediately. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on any of these live streams. You can't afford to miss it. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular. Why should you listen to anything that we discuss? Well, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by professionals on Wall Street. My very first job at college was working for a fund in New York City. That is where I learned how to trade. I went to a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch even $1 of their money. That's how I learned how to become a trader. Didn't figure it out on my own. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from over 100 different countries reach their goals of becoming profitable. You see, we are the fastest growing and highest rated platform because we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside the TTG platform. You see, we take that university level of curriculum, we pair it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that successful traders use to get more information, to make better decisions, to increase their chances of success. Successful traders are not getting their trade ideas from Reddit or Twitter. Okay? These are tools that you need. Problem is they're expensive. They'll cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you go to these companies directly on your own to pay for them. We know that's a lot of money. We've built relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. It is included when you guys join the TTG annual membership and you join our platform. You're also going to get access to the entire TTG family, all of our members, traders from over 100 different countries. Okay? The most educated, helpful, successful, and supportive community of traders you will ever find. Not to mention, you'll get all of our trade alerts from myself and all of the mods that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss out on any of these live streams. So let's take things on over to the charts here real quick, guys, before we do bring in our special guest. We got a couple of earnings that are being dropped right now as they get underway. And let's touch on Snowflake first. Snowflake trading right now to the downside. Stock's bouncing a little bit, down 5% currently. They had earnings per share was a beat. They beat on earnings per share, 15 cents versus 4 cents was the expectation. They beat on sales, 589 million versus 575 million expected. Okay. It's their guidance is where they see a little bit of a slowdown. Snowflake sees Q1 product revenue 568 to 573 million. They see fiscal year 23 product revenue at a total of 2.705 billion. And now the stock is starting to recover. You went all the way down to 139 low print, back now up to 152, 153, as you're getting a little bit of a bounce here on the back of those Snowflake earnings. You also have Salesforce, which is rocketing to the upside, up 13%. We're getting through some pretty big resistance levels here on Salesforce, and you're coming up to some major levels of resistance that we're going to have to really focus on and we're going to have to really talk about. Salesforce right now coming out with earnings per share is a big beat. $1.68 versus $1.37 was expected. They also had a big beat on sales. 8.38 billion versus 7.99 billion was the expectation. They see Q1 adjusted EPS at $1.60 to $1.61 versus an estimate of $1.32. They see revenue 8.16 to 8.18 billion versus an expectation of 8.05. They see fiscal year 24 EPS 712 to 714. That is against a 584 adjusted expectation. And then you also have a beat on revenue guidance, 34.5 billion to 34.7 versus an expectation of 34.03. And they just announced a share buyback program that has been increased to $20 billion. This is a massive earnings report coming out of Salesforce. Not just they giving you the buyback, but they're giving you a complete beat, a top line, bottom line, earnings per share, sales, and guidance going forward is a beat. Doesn't get much better than this from Salesforce. If you remember, Salesforce has been a stock that has been under attack by a handful of activist investors demanding and calling for change. Okay. Benioff, the CEO, they used to be a dual CEO. The one CEO stepped down. There was whispers and rumors and rumblings going on when that happened about what's going on at Salesforce. And now you're seeing there was a lot of anxiety going into this earnings report, and they absolutely blew it out of the water. This is a massive move on Salesforce. You bet your butt this is going to be on my watch list tomorrow for a trade. You have a massive resistance level once you get into the low 190s. If you're taking a look at my daily chart right now, we look back to the left, you'll see major resistance there from the beginning of August. You'll see major resistance there from the beginning of January, and you'll see a little previous little pivot mark there from April. And then prior to April, you have this support from February and March. You have to remember this one low right here, that was the day that Russia invaded Ukraine. You had the massive gap down. So yes, the bottom of that tail pierces through. Okay, the bottom of that tail pierces through that support level. Okay, the bottom of that tail pierces through that support level, but in all intents and purposes, that is a clean support level. And then it became resistance at 192, 193. Okay. 192 to 193. So there's your resistance level. All right. And I think we're also ready here, folks. I think we're also ready here for me to bring on our very special guest just in time as the fun is really beginning. All right. Just in time as the fun is beginning, guys. We do have joining us today Shawn from TraderTV Live. It's a pleasure to have him on. There's my guy.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
what's up? How's that? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, no, we can hear you just fine, man. We can hear you just fine. Shawn, I appreciate you coming on the channel today. You know, I was a guest on your guys' channel before. We had a lot of fun. It's you know, fun to have you over here now with us in the True Trading Group family, and I see a lot of TraderTV Live family are also over here in the chat showing some support. And you're just
wicked. Wicked. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, what's up to Nina? What's up to Susie? What's up, Mike? Hey, yo, we're here with TraderTV Live and Trader, TTG, TTVL. I mean, we're kind of already brothers already, so it's all good. And yeah, what a wild day, man. I don't know if you own any Salesforce, but I'm in there, and I really like Mark Benioff. Mark Benioff is one of my favorite CEOs of all time. I still like Jamie Dimon as well, but Mark Benioff, good guy there. And then we did have that step down of the co-CEO, so it's nice to be Mark Benioff's world. And the thing is, I don't know if you were talking about this because I came on a little bit late, but remember there's been some activist rumors around around Salesforce lately. So that's something that, no surprise here that sort of bumps back up. I'm going to try to figure out how to share my screen, but did you see that drop at the end of the day on Meta today? I mean, that was a pretty big disastrous move to the downside there. So I'm just going to share my screen a little bit if I can get doing that. I saw how to do it before. Thing is, I'm on a different program here now, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I had there it is right here. I got to hit that little thing here, share screen, and we'll get on that in just a minute. But yeah, what a wild day there for Meta today. Are you trading anything intraday there, Mike?
Yeah, so today my focus today was on Goldman Sachs short. That's where we would have capitalized. That was my hit today was Goldman Sachs.
Oh, it's right there.
352. And I was looking at Goldman Sachs today because of that 100-day moving average on the daily. Like, yesterday they had their investor day. They were talking about how their consumer banking products really weren't performing to the extent that they like. You had a couple of analysts come out and kind of talk negatively about the future of their consumer products and underperforming. So I said, listen, back up into that 100-day moving average on the daily. I want to get that thing short and see if we can get that stock down into the low 340s. And it turned out to be a nice trade for us today. I got short that in the first 15, 20 minutes of the day and just held on to it right up and into the close. So that was the focal point there for us. I think one of the best things too about having you on, Shawn, is that you and I have very different trading styles, but we still feel like there's the amount of opportunity that is in this market. I mean, you've been doing this. How many years have you been doing this now? A long time.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, so you've got me by 5 years. I've been doing this for 17, and I can't remember a trading environment with this type of volatility, this type of opportunity everywhere you look.
No, it's
small caps, mid caps, large caps. It's everything.
I mean, in our business, I mean, just for an example, we do have completely different styles. Like I had 73 fills in Meta today, just to give you an example, right? A couple trade ideas, but multiple times. Let me actually call up Meta. Can everyone see my screen? Is that being shared right now? Or there it is right there. So as you can see here today, so let's just explain what I trade on a prop floor. So here I trade firm capital. So my account has quite a large amount in it, so I can get in and out of shares, and we pay a very, very small commission, if anything. And we actually do adding and removing liquidity. So I'm sure you're familiar with it, Mike, where you can actually get paid by a gateway to sit there and add liquidity. So even though I've had over 200 fills today in total, I actually received rebates. And so that's where my fees are actually negative today. So it doesn't cost me anything to make all those trades. So that's one big advantage of trading on a prop firm, where we get some great broker deals and stuff like that. But here's Meta off the open. I was really thinking long here off the open against yesterday's sort of bottom there, and then some of the pre-market levels of 174. But we got tossed around a little bit. I know it's going to be hard to figure out a trade there. This is a live level 2. And then, of course, down here I have the NASDAQ that I look at, and then behind NASDAQ I have a little bit of oil there. But in Meta, we got a little bit tossed around there, and we wound up getting out when we break that 174.50. Now, that's a trade that you probably would have held because we didn't break the pre-market low, and that's a mistake by me. Sometimes when we get into trades early, there's a lot of chaos in the first 5 minutes, and that's where I've sort of adjusted my trading style a little bit to not be in something for that long, especially off the open. Because if I have even 2,000 shares here at Meta, and I'm dancing around with 175, 174.50, something like that, and it drops and it doesn't hold that bottom, then I'm automatically, stuck a couple thousand off the open. And that's not, then I get in a bad mood. I got a show to host, so on and so forth. And that's not something that I want to do. I want to manage risk. And I think that's the most important thing trading, is managing risk and have your out. So I'm really happy to get stopped out there, because if I don't get stopped out at 174.30, then I probably wind up getting stopped out for sure at 174 when that breaks, and then let alone maybe this bottom doesn't hold, or I get wicked out or something crazy. But then we got back in on VWAP. So the lines that I use here, this is a 1 minute chart, and those of you that trade longer time frame are like, how crazy is this guy trading with all these EMAs and stuff on a 1 minute chart? Who does that, right? But we were going long off VWAP right here. And if I zoom in a little bit more, you can see. So here's a couple fills. First we take the 200 period, then we take VWAP, and then we run it back up to the upside. So these are like 176.40, and then just scalped out here, 40, 50 cents, right? Then look at this, Mike. This is the kind of risk management that I'm talking about. It comes back in and we take the fill again. But where are we long? 176.50. Look what happens when VWAP breaks. We're out of this trade. So we're out almost immediately with like a 10 or 15 cent hit. So for me, worth it. Over and over again, we'll keep on making those trades. Risk to reward is there for this. Then we get long again, doesn't work. And then I'm saying to myself, and maybe this is more of a TTG thing, why the hell am I fighting the trend, right? I'm not allowed to say those things because I try not to use too much language on our show, but why am I fighting the trend? So all these purples then become shorts. And as you can see, we short the 175. We get a little bit out here in the 80s. It pops back up. We use our 50 period again. We're getting short. This short right there is 175.40. And look at these outs, 174.80. So that's 60, 70 cents right there when our stop was right here, 60s. So we're already making 2 to 3 to 1. This is when I'd spin that money sign right now because we're making that. Then it comes back, Mike, and we rinse and repeat it. So why is a trader like me getting 75 fills on one stock? Because when it comes back up, I take the short again. And then look at what happens into the close. Right, a huge move down. So all of these trades right there are like 30 cents worth of risk, and then we just start cashing out. These are 175.40s. That's a 174.40. But unfortunately, when the market has those market on close and balances, they came red, and it just sent the stock reeling to the downside. So that was my last out. But this is kind of how we trade on Trader TV Live and how I trade. But if I can just keep on going, and that's the problem with me, and that's why I host this show. But quickly, one other trade here. Look at my Coinbase trade. So this is more of a longer term trade that I put on today. So let me just zoom back out. So here's Coinbase. I actually really think Coinbase goes a lot lower than where we are now, and we could talk about that. But here's the short early on Coinbase, right? We scalped some out all the way to the downside. So these are shorts 65.50, 65.80. We scalp these out, and we have an out right there, 64.30. So these are big wins for us. And then look at this. There's my last out right at the end of the day, around 3 o'clock. As we wait for it to bottom out, it does catch a bottom. Once I see a bottom like that be put in and then a retracement, that's when I start to use things like this 50 period moving average, because look at it, we're kind of bouncing off, but we're not really making new lows. Once we start making new lows, then I say the next time we break that 50 period, then I'm getting out. And look at that out. So we get out there at 63.75, and we save ourselves all this trouble, and that we would have lost $1 if it would have gone all the way back up to the upside. So this is a little bit, I don't scalp out like crazy on every trade, but when I see the opportunity to hold, I'll do that. And Coinbase right back, not only is it a break of the 50 period, Mike, but it's right back into these day lows, past day lows that we had earlier. So, we go back and forth a little bit. Those are just some trade ideas that I had today.
Yeah, that's honestly, that 63.50 level on Coinbase was a significant level yesterday. If you guys, we can pull back over up to my charts, and I'll just draw kind of right across. I'll just draw a line for people, and they'll see that you had this previous little pivot top from yesterday, because I was actually looking at Coinbase today. Also, I ended up not pulling a trade on it, but that previous little pivot high, and then you broke through with a nice surge in volume yesterday. It pulled back, became support, gave you beautiful follow through. The stock was a monster yesterday. And then you real early in the day, you came down and like triple bottom tested it. And then there's that move later in the day. You briefly pierce it and then move it back. I think one of the things that you said that is right at, I probably remind our members in chat this 100 times during the day, is risk management, and really making sure that when you lose on a trade, paper cut. It's a lot easier to recover from a paper cut than it is stepping on a landmine. No one's going to be right 100% of the day. We're all going to make red trades. We're all going to have red days. You've got to manage them. But when people try to swing for the fences and they let those red trades turn into disasters, that's when you get yourself into that spiral. It's all about consistency. If you're going to do this and you guys want to earn consistent money from this, it's all about consistency. You can't have consistency without risk management. Something we preach. Yes,
100%. I had 3 red days in the month of February, so I was pretty proud of that. I think that was pretty good. And I actually had a run where 12 and a half years of no red months.
Very nice.
But. So as much as you see this, how do you think about the floor behind us, first of all there, Mike? I mean, now you got a little bit of a wider shot there. A lot of the traders are, hey, what's up, Obi? Say what's up. TTG family. There's Obi right there.
What's up, Obi?
There he is. Putting in those time. And that's another thing, right? I think you got to put in the work if you're going to be successful at this business, right? Obi's sitting there doing some aftermarket stuff, writing down some levels, and there's nothing more key than doing that. But can I talk a little bit more about risk management? Because, that's near and dear to my heart. And I just want to say a shout out to everybody on the chat. I haven't been really watching it because I'm just too trying to focus on, getting things through here. But I want to say shout out to everybody. Thanks for everybody that comes on our chat from TTG and you guys here too from Trader TV Live. We don't actually have any affiliate other than you guys are sponsoring us. And I think we have like-minded trades and just education. I think that's so important for all of us. But let me just go here. So I have something called the sticky note. I'm going to do a little bit of self-promotion. You can check it out at Trader TV Shawn every single day. We had today Tesla long. We also had Alibaba short 92 and a couple other ideas. I only put like 3 or 4 of my best ideas on there. Go find me on. Well, I've almost 40,000 followers in only 2.5 years, which I think is pretty decent there. And we don't do any marketing or anything like that for Trader TV Live. So if you guys want to come check us out, it's a free stream every single day for 8 hours. As long as the market open, we're here trading for you guys every single day. But look, this is confirmation bias here. I really wanted the long in Tesla because I don't know, it's not really doing anything right now. Hopefully we do come up with, again, it's up to, you can see it in the background here. It's at 203.60 right now. But, I wanted to go long and I wrote down 204. So here's me trying 204. We take a little bit at 204 and we just get a piece out there at 204.50. Not much happening. Then it comes down and tries to, we call this barcoding, where it kind of just goes back and forth like this. And we picked up some great bottoms. Look at this bottom pick there at 202.25, getting it out there 203, 203.50, 203.50 there again. Do it again. It's so nice. We like it twice. There it is. Boom, boom, upside. Then when it drops, this is the key. This is the risk management, Mike. AO to everybody. This is what we're talking about. We get out. Look at this. We go long. Instead of losing our whole damn day on Tesla because we want the long, the minute that this is broken right there, sorry if I can't stop. I'm just so passionate about trading that sometimes this is what happens. So once it breaks 202 there, look at this downside move, right? All this purple, guess what? Those are shorts. So because I'm not in the long, I have a clearer vision as to what I want to happen next, right? This break right there, as you can see on this side, that's the 200 break. So instead of me still in my long saying, what am I going to do? Boo. What am I going to do? I go take a small paper cut, right? Those don't hurt too bad. Actually, paper cuts, I don't know, Mike, if you've had one lately, they actually do hurt. I mean, paper cuts, it's if you have too many of them, right? That's the problem. So we'll take one small paper cut there with Tesla, hurts, put a little Band-Aid on our Bobo, and then it comes to do you have kids, Mike, by the way?
No, not yet.
Okay, well. Good luck. But anyways, once it breaks 200, I got 3 of them. Once it breaks 200, so we're at the batting cages. I know you're a baseball fan, and it's actually here in Toronto. It's probably 32 degrees Fahrenheit, about 0, and snow on the ground. But my daughter's just 8 years old, and she's graduating up from T-ball into Little League Baseball. So now they don't even use pitching machines; they actually use pitcher. And she was at her tryout, and a ball came, so she hit 2 nice hits off the machine. Then one came in and hit her hand and cut her open. So I'm hoping that she's not scarred from baseball, but I think she'll be okay. She's a hockey player. But okay, so here's Tesla shorting that 200 break because we had a clear mind, right? If I'm still holding on to this, it's bad risk management. Holding that once we break that low, especially when that low is made around 10 o'clock, you don't need to be in that for that 10 o'clock move, right? Because sometimes in the first half hour, you get a little jumpy, maybe the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes which is what I thought was happening here. But look at this move down. There's that break. These cuts are like $1 maybe. That is a $200 break. Our first out is 199.75, so that's a little conservative. Then we get a 199.30, and then look at that, man. That's a 198.50, the low of the day. And this is part of the benefit when you're scalping out. Sometimes you get ticked out at highs, but a lot of the time you can also pick bottom. So that's a great out. Then look what we let it do. Rally all the way back up. We take a 201 fill. I don't take a 200 fill. Often when a level breaks like a key level like that, it can float back up to the upside. So we let that happen right there. We take a 201, then we get a piece out there at 199.79. So right there, that's another $1 win. And then look, Mike, this is the risk management that we're always talking about. Look what happens when it comes back up. Look at my out. That's a 293 fill. My out is 201.20. So right there, 30 cents worth of a hit, $1 on that part out there, and then we don't have to worry if it keeps going back up to the upside. So for me, that's what we do. We take that sort of those shots. Let's just see. What did you just say, Mr. Musk, right now? So a nice little move to the downside right here. Isn't it funny how this 203 level, let me just zoom back out one more time here, if I can, quickly. Look at this level right there. That just held in the aftermarket. 203.75 just held like a champion right there. That was the levels I couldn't get out on in the morning. That just came into play again. Huge move down right there for Tesla. Let's see if it holds 200.
Yeah, I'm going to see what's going on there with the investor day with Tesla coming out. I'm wondering if this investor day, we have some people that trade options, obviously inside of trading group, and we were talking about the understanding implied volatility, because the implied volatility on the options, when someone gets into something, like when you have an event like the investor day for Tesla, it was a big trade when people were talking about for battery day. Remember the whole battery day situation? Man, the IV on those options went crazy into battery day, and the very next day, and a lot of people don't understand what happens with options and implied volatility, and that's like one of the things with true trading is that I'm like you guys. I trade the equities. The only time that I trade options is if I'm going to trade like an index. So I'm going to do the SPY or QQQ. I'll trade options on those, but whenever it comes to my individual trading, like on stocks, I'm an equities guy. But I think it's good for people to learn. You're getting really some decent downside here. I'm not sure what Elon Musk is saying or what's going on with Tesla's investor day.
Yeah,
a pretty good drop there.
I don't think. I mean, none of the news people I'm following are saying anything. Is this like a block off? Like, what's going on? I don't see anything right now either. Decent move. Yeah, is it really a decent move though, Mike? I mean, just back to $200. I mean, it is a nice little $4 move to the downside. I talked about this on the show today. If they do release a different model card come through and it's a cheaper model, what are the margins looking like on that, right? Because like, if you want to buy a Tesla right now, you're buying any one of those cars are between 25 to 30% on the margin. If they release a cheaper model, like a Model 2, which is what I think they should do, or what they're doing, does that then, give a buyer like me that's maybe just looking for, a car to commute in or something like that for your kids? Maybe before you might have spent that 40 or 50 grand on a Model 3, right? Where they have nice margins. Mm-hmm. But if they give you an option to pick up a car at 25 or 30 grand, that might be sort of dipping in against their sales. You see what I'm following? Like, instead of me buying a Model 3, I'm now buying a Model 2, and they're only making $1,000 off me, let's just say, which is going to be more than that, but as opposed to $3,000 or something off a Model 3. So that to me is something that's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see. There it is. Here it is. I just got a note right now. He's just clear. He just said there is a clear path to a fully sustainable Earth with abundance. Okay, so that's not anything too great there. We're going to wait to see. I'm still looking for the Cybertruck. I think the Cybertruck could be a needle mover.
That's why I think they really have. It's interesting what you were saying. I agree with you about introducing a cheaper model like that, a Model 2, because just look what happened when the Model 3 came out. Look what happened to the Model S. Their sales on Model S have really, really, really dropped. Obviously, it's a much, much, much more expensive car and a smaller, probably consumer pool. But that truck, getting some type of a pickup truck is going to be.
How about a motorcycle, dude? Like, I just honestly, like, I'm not a huge Tesla bull versus bear. And by the way, I want to say a shout out to everybody, man. What's up to AA in the chat? If I sound like a race car commentator, that's great. Never heard that before. What's up to Epic Motion Film? Shout out to Toronto. We in the building, baby. Let's go Maple Leafs. Let's go, everybody. I have the energy of a scalper. Well, hell, welcome. I'm Shawn. I'm a scalper, so that's good. What's up to everybody that's in the chat there? I don't really recognize anyone from our show, but I want to give a big shout out to anybody that's here, and a big shout out to anybody that manages risk as well, because that's what I think, Mike, we are as traders are risk managers, right? I mean, it's because anybody can put on a trade. It's how do you deal with that trade once you're in the trade? To me, that's the big idea. And then also having the wherewithal to be in the right names. because if you're sitting there trading something that's not moving, who cares what your risk management is? It's not moving. You want to be in something that trades and moves, right? And so I think tomorrow, man, we're going to have an awesome opportunity to trade Tesla here, because this is what we're looking for. And I talked about this on our show. I'm going to pull down an e-signal chart right here really quickly here. We have CRM on this chart right now. But the last time Tesla was sort of barcoding like this was back in November right here. We had a huge move down for Tesla, down to 100. The 65% move on the year, and then back up 68% now this year, but it pretty clean moves. There was only a little bit of action here at 180, then a nice move down, and then a huge move back up to wait where we are. Look at this consolidating in between 220 and 200, almost the exact same range and the exact same thing happening right now. And we had a monster move. Once we broke this consolidation, then we started to tick down. So I am very, very nervous if we break this 190 area, because then I could see a retracement right back to the upside. It doesn't look like we'll get a 220 break, but I'm still nervous the same way on the other side. If it breaks higher, then I'm just thinking, look at this consolidation. We break higher than this, I think we definitely see 240 and then 280 in the near future. You more of a bull or bear on Tesla?
Oh, that's I'll tell you this consolidation, the exact consolidation that you're pointing out and that you were referring to. I was hoping that we would get like a reaction to Investor Day that would give me a deeper pullback. Like I want to kind of pierce that 190, get into the 180s, right, and then I like the long down there. Yes. And I was kind of hoping that we would get some kind of pullback like that. It's like, I'll just zoom in closer to, like on my screens, guys, if you want to shift back over, and I can just kind of go over this kind of level. You have like this very clear level here on Tesla, and you got this little consolidation. You have these several weeks of these bottoms down there in the low 190s. And then you have the 100-day moving average sitting there at 180 as well. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, like, how Tesla loves to test your stops.
Yes,
and you're going to have a lot of people in those consolidations setting their stops at 190. It drops to 185, back to 192, and then rips to 220 over the next week or so. So I'm definitely looking to play this range. And that's the thing about Tesla. The range is $20.
Yeah.
I mean, you can trade that range all day long from a day trading perspective, and just buy bottoms and then just buy 190s and sell 210s to the upside, and just keep doing that over and over all day long. So I'm excited for tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff that's kind of teeing up for us between Tesla with Investor Day. You got Salesforce, which is still pumping. You're now 193. New after hours highs after that earnings print for Salesforce. And Snowflake, which is.
Oh, I was just going to talk about Snowflake. That's hilarious that you just mentioned that. Down to 140 right now. I like Snowflake. I've liked Palantir. I still think big data, everything is something, and it's going to continue to be something. But yeah, there's Snowflake. Wow, 156 down to 145. It just touched out down there at 140. Again, I don't know the numbers behind them, but again, another relatively new name to the market. Snowflake debuted, I believe, in 2020 to great ovation, and it's just been a real struggle for Snowflake to get off the schneid here. But it had some nice moves back to 180. I just wait, man. I mean, Palantir had a big move to the upside. Here's Snowflake right now. I think we could, if this is true and that 140 doesn't hold, I think you might be looking at lows again on Snowflake, man. You're below the 200 right now if you're at 140, and then you're looking at this bottom of 113, 114. Wow, there is going to be some great trading tomorrow. But don't you worry a little bit about, you're talking about, I don't know if when you're mentioning day trading there, if you're talking about options or the stock itself, because the implied volatility and what it's going to kill you trading the premiums, right, on a name like a Snowflake or a Tesla, isn't that were you talking more about the stock itself or actually playing with options?
Well, I trade them. Me personally, I trade the stocks itself, but we have other moderators in TTG, and we have a lot of members that trade options as well, especially people that have smaller accounts. They can't be trading $140, $50 stocks, so they'll trade the options with it. And it's just important for people, and this is anyone that everybody hears, and they hear a lot about options because they hear about the huge percentage gains, right? That options can go hundreds of percent in a day and sometimes even more. But with that potential upside also comes a lot more risk to the downside. You really have to understand how to trade options. And that's why we have courses that are for stocks, and we have courses also that are for options, courses for crypto, courses for futures, so that everybody really understands,
courses for crypto,
Options, yeah. So options don't just move, guys, based on like an equity. There's other factors that like your time decay, you've got your delta, you've got your implied volatility, all these different things that are going to affect the price of the stock. But you said one thing also, Shawn, that I wanted to kind of bring back to, like when you were talking about controlling risk and also controlling emotions with everything when it comes to trading. And I would tell people that in order to become consistently profitable and successful, you have to be able to trade as close to a robot as you can with being able to control your emotions. And I always tell people that trust your analysis before you enter a trade, because before you enter a trade, you have no emotional connection. So your analysis before you enter is going to be at its peak. So if you're looking at a stock pre-market and you're like, oh, look, this is support, this is resistance, and the market's open, it's funny how people say, okay, 150 is support and the stock's at 154 and it drops to 150. They hesitate to buy it because they see red candle. Well, in order for the stock to go from 154 to 150, which is your buy zone, you need red candles. But that's where people's emotions really start to get into play. Trust your analysis before you enter a trade. And I want to just, one more thing. I know you guys, you guys have an amazing studio. Maybe one of these days when I'm up in Toronto, I got to stop by. Amazing studio.
Not maybe.
Adam geeks out about it all the time. Adam, he loves the tech stuff and everything. But I want to also show you something really cool. I know that you guys,
let's see.
Trader TV Live is much larger audience for us than we do, obviously on the YouTube channel. And I want to brag a little bit about our members and about our family, because we work so hard. Our members work so hard. And you said something before about you got to be willing to put in the work. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You guys have to be willing and determined to really learn a new skill. Okay. So my members of True Trading Group, I'd like to ask you guys all a question right now. If you are a member, if you guys are making money and you are becoming better traders now, I'd like for you to go ahead and type the $ inside of chat right now. If you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders, go ahead right now and type that $ inside of chat. I want to show you this, Shawn, because I know you guys work very hard on educating your community and educating your viewers and educating retail, and that's really that's our mission and that is our goal as well. And I think you guys do a fantastic job of it each and every single day, trading in the trenches and explaining your analysis and going over helpful lessons.
Thank you.
And, watching our members here, you can see these people that are typing the $. I'm super proud of them and the time and effort and the work that they've put in, and the results are showing for it. So great job, guys.
You know what?
Congrats.
And look, I know you guys are real, and there's absolutely no problem with me supporting you guys. I want to give a big shout out to Adam as well, and you, of course, Mike, and everybody else. You're the only two guys I know, so I'd shout out everybody else if I knew anybody else. But you know what? It's just like anything else, right? You're not going to lose weight if you don't put time into a diet, into a workout, regime. You're not going to get better at trading if you don't. How are you going to learn to drive a car unless you sit behind the wheel? I mean, there's so many different analogies. We can just keep on going. You want to talk about baseball, and sorry, I don't know. We talked about it last time you were on our show. I think you're a Yankees fan, but here's Blue Jays right now. This is my good luck troll that we have right here, and then I have a picture. Also, you got to have some good luck stuff. A picture of my daughter right here that I keep on my desk. Some lovely art. And you guys, you mentioned that you if you ever are in Toronto, you'd like to come to our studio, you are welcome, my friend, numerous times. Let's go out, grab a drink. This is our studio right here from my daughter. You can see it says Trader TV Live. Here's me sitting at my desk as well. And this is what she writes. Love is the best. So, I mean, if anyone needs any reason to be here and be a trader, I do it for my family. But not only that, obviously, I have a pretty strict passion about all of this as well. And if you don't have a passion to be a trader or a passion for the markets, then you're probably in the wrong business. But we can all succeed regardless of your income level, your education level, anything like that, as long as your age, anything. Put in the time, put in the work. And I want to say, I know that's what you guys do. So a big AO to you, Mike, and the rest of your family at TTG. I'm going to say thank you so much for having me on the show. It's been my pleasure. But I got people in my ear now saying, bro, wrap this up. You got some more stuff to film. So I'm going to go do some of that. I've only been talking. And then also I was talking with Adam, and we ain't got no script on the show. what I do is I come in every single day. We do research the past night. We write down some trades that we like, and then we go, baby. We've had Kevin O'Leary on the show, Peter Schiff on the show, Julia Stockton, Daniel Shea, CNBC commentators, new businesses coming on the show not every day, but as often as we possibly can. We're here for everyone as well. If you want to learn, do a combination. Let's go TTG, let's go TTVL, Trader TV Live, and we'll set this world on fire together. I want to thank you one more time, Mike.
Amen. Amen. I love it, man. I love it. Shawn, thank you so much. I know you guys are super busy. You had a long day with the show. I know you got more work to do. I appreciate you spending some time with us and coming on the show. Look forward to doing it sometime again real soon. We'll talk again, man. Thanks a lot. Good luck tomorrow.
All right. Bang. Let's go. See you guys.
Hey, yo. All right, folks. There you have it. So Shawn from Trader TV Live. Always a pleasure to talk with Shawn and Neil and Brandon and everybody else over there at Trader TV. Some fantastic group of traders over there. Definitely check them out. And it's all about education, and it's not a coincidence that, every time that you guys talk to, you talk to a successful trader, you talk to profitable traders, they're all going to tell you, even regardless of the trading style, you can have a swing trader, you can have a day trader, you can have a scalper, you can have, whether you're trend reversal, trend continuation, aggressive, conservative, no matter what your style is, stocks, options, futures, whatever, all the same core fundamentals and the same core characteristics, they all still apply. And it's funny that you'll hear a lot of traders talk about the exact same things when it comes to risk management, when it comes to controlling your emotions, right? Proper position sizing, taking profits, not swinging for the fences, like all these different things that we discuss. You find other successful traders and they're all going to repeat and they're going to tell you the same exact things, because at the core of every successful trader is a trader that controls their risk and has confidence. Doesn't matter what style it is that you're implementing, controlling risk and having confidence are two things you cannot be without in order for you guys to reach a level of consistent profitability, which is why we are here, right? That is the goal in why you're on these live streams. You're on these live streams to get educated, to get information, to get access to ideas and lessons and trade ideas and everything else that can help you guys make money. That is the whole point. And you guys can see how many members of True Trading Group are accomplishing that exact feat. And I want to go over and we'll talk about the Goldman Sachs trade today. This is where we made money today on Goldman Sachs. It's an absolute banger right from the pre-market watch list, guys. We have a video clip from Goldman, from the pre-market session when Goldman Sachs was right up there at the top of the list today. And I was focusing on Goldman Sachs being a short. I wanted to come after this thing every single day in True Trading Group before the market even opens. You are going to get a detailed game plan of what the moderators are looking at, what the moderators are going to be doing. So you will know exactly what stocks we are focusing on, where we want to buy, where we want to short, where we're looking to sell, where we're taking profits. You will know exactly what the plan is before the market's even open. And I came on the pre-market session. I told everybody, guys, Goldman Sachs, 352 to 353, that's the zone. I want to go after that area for a short. And I think you're going to get more follow through to the downside. So members of TTG knew the game plan before the market even opened. All right. I want to go ahead and play a quick video clip for you guys. This is from pre-market this morning. Let's go ahead and play the clip. I am also looking at Goldman Sachs for a short. Goldman Sachs had their investor day yesterday. It was very disappointing. The CEO said that they're disappointed with their consumer results and the performance of their consumer kind of products that they've been trying to, Goldman Sachs have been trying to open up to more consumer, banking products, and they're not as efficient and as profitable as they would have liked them to have been. And then you had one of the top rated banking analysts yesterday actually said they expect Goldman Sachs to underperform, not necessarily like stock-wise, but just talking about their consumer products, to underperform for the next couple of years until they kind of right that ship. And that gave you that big dropout yesterday. Now, yesterday you got beneath the 100-day and 50-day moving average up there in the low 350s. So if you bounce back towards like 352 or so, what I'm looking is to see, is there resistance there now at that 100-day? If you look at the 100-day, this purple pink line, you'll see it was support in January and it was support in December. Well, now you're underneath it. If you can't get back above that 100-day moving average, that could be a short entry. And then your next structure support is 340. 340 is the structure support from January, the structure support from December, and you have this yellow line, which is what? The 200-day moving average working its way through. So watch for bounce backs to 352, 353, looking for the short, and then watch for a continuation to the downside to 340. I don't think we get to 340 today, but it is something that we can look for there for a possible trade. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. You heard me say there on the video clip, I said 352 to 353. We're looking for that to be short. Well, today, Goldman Sachs, we open up. We had a little bit of a gap down. We then pushed ourselves higher. We went right up into the 352 to 353 zone. There it is. There's your heavy rejection candle. And then we jump in and we are in the stock now short at $350.33 was my entry on the short fill. Members were able to follow along with me if they wanted to follow me on that trade to get into the March 10th expiration, $350 strike put at around, some people got in $4.80, some people got in $5.10, $5.20, $5, $5.05, call it $5.10, split the difference. Those options went all the way to $6.80 today as the stock just bled out for the entire day. There was that initial entry on the short. We took profits on those breaks of the lows of the day, took profits again on the break of the low of the day, and we just kept peeling profits off as the stock just continued to drift itself out for our final take profit right there before the closing bell. So here is the entry. Oops, wrong drawing tool. I'll go back and fix that. So here is the entry. Okay, there was the entry on the short right off of that resistance level that we discussed in the pre-market session. Take the trade and then bang, bang, take profit, covers into the close. This was the banger for me today. And folks, you know, this is it. This is my trading style. I identify a handful of ideas. It's a couple of, 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas. I go after those ideas. I sit on them, and this is, pretty typical. My day trades last several hours. My swing trades will last several days to sometimes several weeks. And I like to position myself off of these key levels and then take profit. So congratulations, all my TTG fam. That way we're able to capitalize on the Goldman Sachs trade. It was a fantastic day for us. Thanks to Goldman Sachs. Another money maker, Goldman Sachs. If you guys made some money off of the trade, or you guys made money in chat today, sound off. Tell me how you did. I'd love to hear about it. I am really excited about tomorrow. You've got Salesforce is exploding. Snowflake to the downside. Tesla's all over the place with the investor day coming up. So I'm excited to what we have cooking. Congrats on Goldman Sachs. Let me see who's on the live stream right now, guys, that is not a member of True Trading Group. If you are not a member of TTG, do me a favor, type the letters TTG right now in chat if you are not a member. If you're not a member, type TTG. I just want to see who we have on here. That is not a member of True Trading Group. Again, congratulations to all my team that was able to capitalize on that Goldman Sachs trade. That was a thing of beauty. And you guys will get all those ideas before the markets open. Don't forget it, right? So before the markets ever even open, you're going to know exactly what the game plan is for us there. All right, we got Scott. Bulls versus Bears, says TGD yet. It'd be our pleasure, Bears versus Bulls, to have you on. We got Maria. We got Jan. Excellent. So yeah, guys. So congrats again, ladies. Well, I mean, if you guys that are typing TGD, I know you were not able to capitalize on this Goldman Sachs trade, but we'll get you guys on that thing soon enough. It's why it's important to subscribe to our channel. Turn up. Oh,
hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you here. So something interesting just happened. For those that don't know me, my name is Adam. I am the co-founder of True Trading Group, Bears versus Bulls. Huge shout out to you, my friend. You have been awesome every time we've been on your channel, man. So thank you so much on the Trader TV live channel. Big shout out to Bears versus Bulls and Shawn for coming on. So I believe that today was, today was really good. It was an exciting day. We had a guest on, everything else. And, every once in a while, this does not happen very often, but like every once in a while, I guess when this stuff, when people get excited, people want to give back. They want to, whatever. So what has taken place during this live stream is somebody had sent over somebody had sent over they had sent over some money to our PayPal in an attempt to say, hey, give this, as I'm paying for other people's membership. While that is an incredible gesture,
I have an idea. I think I have an idea.
Hold on. While that is an incredible gesture, I would really discourage I'm not trying to tell anyone how to spend their money or how to whatever, but I would really discourage people from doing that. I'd much rather people donate it to an actual charity. True Trading Group is a for-profit business.
Yeah.
I'd much rather people donate it to a charity. We're good. It's a very, very nice thing. But I'd rather people donate that to a charity and instead. With that said, this person is pretty adamant about it. So I don't really know how to, or how to proceed from that standpoint at this moment. But I just, just for the future, for anyone that's watching, it's a beautiful thing, man. But, better to give it to a charity than to, because you're not donating it to us. It's a for-profit business.
Right. I think I know who did it, actually.
Yeah, I think you do too. So, with that said, I don't like giving away a free membership every once in a while to, a bunch of trial members or something is cool. Giving away free memberships on the live stream is not really that cool, in my opinion, because there's a lot of people that saved up a lot to have the membership, to be here, people that paid money and that didn't have it necessarily and had to really budget and put it away and made the effort. So I don't, I don't really want to, anyways, what I think we should do instead is maybe just, split it up and offer a bigger discount on some annual memberships.
Okay.
Which is something we've done in the past when this has happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So, I think that'd be a good idea too. So, let me see. Hang on, I'm going to send you. All right. Let's see. It kind of caught me off guard with that because I've said it before. I've said, hey, let's donate it to a charity instead. So, well, let's see. How many people on here right now? How many people on here right now, not a member of True Trading Group? Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. So somebody gave out. I'm sorry for lots of dead air, guys. I'm sorry. It kind of just caught us off guard.
Yeah, we weren't prepared for this, guys.
We weren't prepared for it, man. I'm sorry. All right. So here's what we got. The person gave in or donated $3,000. And what we can do is, our price right now, we've been raising our price. It's, it's gone up. It's at 1050 right now, 1050 for the whole year, which is I think 53% off or right around there. What I'm willing to do right now for 15 people is I'll take $200 off the 1050 price to bring it down to $850 for the next 10 people. Or I'm sorry, for the next 15 people. So that's what I'm willing to do. And then whatever is, and we'll just do that for the rest of this live stream, and whatever's left over, we will just donate it. From there.
Oh yeah, because we don't have. I was thinking maybe STR, but we don't have any more STR spots, right? Or do we? No, right? I didn't think so. Yeah. Let's just do that. We've done stuff like that in the past. I think that's probably the best way for us to spread that out. We don't.
Yeah, and guys, please, like going. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. It is so greatly appreciated. But I would highly discourage people from doing that in the future. Just donate it. If you want to give back, pick a cause, donate it there. We are not a donation. This is a for-profit business. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be clear about that. So, all right. So let's.
Yeah, let me go. I'll go through and kind of.
Why don't we do this? Let's show them how to sign up first, and then go through it. I got a feeling these are going to go pretty quick.
Yeah, what I was saying. I'm going to go through that and.
All right.
Yeah. So guys, so what we'll do is, and this is just going to be for today. You all can thank. Well, and now I was right. I do know who it was. We know who it is. Anonymous for you guys. We're not going to put their name out there, but you guys can all thank this member for the 3K donation, and we're gonna spread that out. And the next 15 people that join True Trading Group, you'll get. It was $1,050, but with this, we got to make the changes, and it'll just be $850. So we'll spread a $200 additional discount for 15 people. Is how we'll do that, and that's how we'll spread across the 3,000 donation that the person just gave. But you guys can go to ttgoffer.com, and then you'll enter the coupon code. Is it already changed, Adam, on the page?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's set for only 15. So just give me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, you'll use the code TTG121. You'll click apply code. And then the price will now drop to $850, which is insane. I don't think we've actually ever had a price that cheap before.
No, never.
So it was $1050, but you all can thank this person. The next 15 people to join can thank this person. So go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. You click apply code, and the price.
We have laptops tonight. It's paid for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't if we're using that other person's money, you can't take that away.
Oh, wow. So, wow. All right. So, guys, wow. So, man, whoever signs up tonight is going to literally get the best deal in the history of True Trading Group. You're going to get an $850 price point and a laptop. Wow. So I would hurt. These are going to fly. Guys, hurry up. Go to ttgoffer.com. I just realized that. Enter the code TTG121. Click apply code. Now, you are never going to see something like this ever again. This is.
No, because if anyone does something like this again, I'm just going to, if they don't take the money back, I'm just going to donate it on my, on their behalf. Somewhere.
Yeah. We'll don't. Yeah.
So, no, this will not be happening again. So.
Wow. So that's going to include. So for the $850, you're going to get a free laptop, right? And you'll know you're one of these 15 spots when you enter the TTG121 coupon code and click apply code. The price will drop to $850, and you'll still see the laptop, and that's how you know that you're one of the 15 spots. If you enter the coupon code and the price says $1050, then that means 15 people have already signed up. And you can still join, but it'll just cost you $10.50 instead of $8.50. $8.50 will just be for the first 15 people. That's going to include our entire 22 course curriculum, which is a simplified yet expanded upon version of the stuff that I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with Squawk Box feature and congressional trading data, so you can actually track the trades of members of Congress and their family members. You'll also get Quote Media's full book level 2, insider buying and insider selling data, TradingView's premium charting software. You'll get eTNA's simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but real-time data. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner, which will help you guys. It streams live on our platform. You guys can use it to, follow and make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You have our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You'll also be able to get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, analyst ratings. You guys get access to all of this for the $8.50. It was supposed to be $10.50, but because of this donation that we're going to spread across for 15 people, it's now only $8.50. This is actually the cheapest and best deal that we have ever given on True Trading Group. The date is March 1st, 2023. This is insane. Okay, so it's $850 for the first 15 people. That will include a free laptop. You also get a double your money back guarantee with it because, guys, we stand behind the platform that we have created. You saw how many people were typing the $ when I asked, hey, who's becoming a better trader? Who's making money? You saw how many people were commenting. We've only had to give a refund to roughly 2.83% of our users since 2016, and 78% of our members renew their membership once their year is up. Okay, and we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. So based on all that information, I have no problem telling you that if you join TTG, if you go through our courses, if you pass our quizzes, and if you attend the study group and fail to make back your membership fee of $850, we'll give you back double, which is $1,700. So you guys will join for the $850. If you can't make back the $850 at least once during your membership, we'll give you guys back $1,700. You can keep the free laptop. I have no problem doing that. You're going to commit to True Trading Group. I'll commit right back to you with our own money, and I have no problem, no issue doing that because I believe and I stand behind the platform that we've created. It's as simple as that. So you guys can all go.
Yeah, real quick. I also just felt bad. Mike, we just donated. We matched it to Make-A-Wish just now.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, but I figured that you would be okay with it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. We've had a ridiculous start to the year.
Yeah. So we just matched it as well to like an actual charity.
Yeah.
I would encourage people, like, if you feel like giving back, we don't need you to. There is no donating to us. Like, we don't need you to donate to us. Donate to a charity if you want to donate something.
Donate to Wounded Warrior.
Yeah, we'll sell memberships on its own just fine, and we greatly appreciate you guys. And maybe it's not even about that. Maybe it's just you're doing really well, and that this has worked for you.
That's what it is, Adam. They're not donating to us.
I know, but like it feels weird. Like it's.
Yeah, I know. But they look at, and because I'm speaking because I know who this person is, and I've spoken to them recently. Where some people, when they join True Trading Group, they're completely lost. They've lost a lot of money. They listen to people on Twitter and Reddit, and they lost a ton of money, and they thought they were never going to be able to recover it. And then when they do recover it and actually start making money, they're just beyond themselves and beside themselves that they didn't think that some of these things were possible. And it's amazing with the real education and being part of the right community what the possibilities truly are. And they say, well, look at how much this has impacted my life. I want someone else to have an opportunity for their life to be impacted in a similar way. And that's the way that a lot of these people look at it. Like, some of these people are so thankful for the education and the mentorship and the time that we put towards everything. And I'll tell you guys firsthand, I know directly the positive impact that this skill set and this knowledge can have for your family for generations to come. It's not just about making money today or making money this month. or, buying,
No, I
a
get it.
buying a
I
Rolex.
just,
Well, now I'm just kind of talking to members in general.
yeah,
like,
look, you think about women or men and women, but somebody like Diane Fig who had to scrape together, literal dollars to join. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to take that away from people. People value things that they have to work towards, and while it is an amazing gesture that was done, I just feels funny and I feel better. My own my own Jewish, I'm Jewish. My own Jewish guilt feels better now that we donated to that we at least matched it to Make-A-Wish. So.
Yeah, that was really nice. It's always our pleasure to donate and to give back, and something that Adam and I have done in our personal lives for a long time.
And look, we just matched.
Oh yeah, but the hurricane, the earthquake relief for
Trader
Trader
TV Live. We just matched $5,000 there. So
yeah, happy to do it, guys. This is what it's all about, right? That's the focal point of True Trading Group, is helping other people. And it's something that at this point in our lives it means a lot to us, and happy to do it. So, but for you, this isn't about us. This is about you. It's about how you guys can get access, how you guys can learn, how you can build the skills so that you guys can reach your goals and you guys can become profitable traders and/or /investors, right? So go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The first 15 people, the price will drop to just $850. You'll jump on it. You'll get that. You'll get the free laptop. You get the double your money back guarantee. You get access to all of our stuff. There's no upsell for tools. There's no upsell for courses. All of the tools and all of the courses are included for that $850. We got to welcome Yenny. Yenny's the first person to take advantage of the ridiculous offer of $850 and a laptop, which we've actually never done before. If you are one of the next 14 people,
but even still, we are not lowering that price. Like, somebody paid for that. This is not something that we will ever offer again.
Yeah, no, we will never offer this price. You guys we're just doing this because someone just.
Also, because I don't want to say we're good people, man. I don't walk around thinking I'm some sort of saint. I do plenty of bad stuff, but just keeping it real. But Elizabeth Maynor just signed up, but she did not get the coupon code in there. So you paid the full price, but don't you worry, we will refund you. I will take care of that personally tomorrow as soon as Elena's back, because I don't want to refund it and then not let you have access. And I know that Elena knows how to do that better than me. So. Well, Elizabeth, if you're on here, yes, you just paid full price, but yes, we will get you that refund within the next 24 hours.
There you go, Elizabeth. So welcome to the family, Elizabeth. And like I said, don't worry, you'll get the refund since you did not use the coupon code properly. Maria says, how do you get the laptop, Maria? You don't have to enter your address when you sign up. Okay, you're going to get a welcome email after you join. So be on the lookout for the welcome email, because there will be instructions how to claim the laptop in that welcome email. All right. So we've got 13 of these laptops left, and 13 of the spots left for the $850 price point. You guys want to take advantage of it, go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. If you have any questions at all about the membership, the tools, the mods, the trading, anything, you text us 786-505-404.
And honestly, if you're a current trial right now and you want to take advantage of this, cool. Go ahead, send a text with your name and email to 786-505-4049 so we can whitelist your email account. Also, we got to welcome Hanan.
Hanan, welcome.
Welcome, Hanan.
Was that okay? Yeah. So 12 spots are now remaining, guys. So again, the next 12 people, you'll get the $850 price point with the free laptop, the double your money back guarantee.
Now it's 11. We got to welcome Todd.
Todd, welcome. Todd, it's our pleasure to have you part of the group. Jan says, I tried and was unable to.
Yeah, so Jan, you were probably a member before, or you had been a trial. So Jan, you have to send a text message to 505, and I'm a current yeah, exactly. If you're a current trial member, right? If you're a current trial member, you have to send a text message to 786-505-4049 with your name and email, because it won't let you sign up for this. It won't let you sign up for this price. So as a trial member, your first price is supposed to be $1,420, and then it goes all the way up to $1,600. So yeah, I mean, this is a huge gift that somebody gave today. Anyways,
Yeah.
so
just text that number, Jan. 78. It's on the screen, Jan. 786-505-4049.
yeah, or Luciano, if you're watching right now, which I think you are, just go ahead and look up Jan by name, and then maybe send her a text message if she's having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Excellent. It's crazy, man. It's a blessing, really is. Anybody have any trading questions for me, or any questions about the membership? Anyone that's maybe on the fence or thinking about joining, you can always ask me questions now, or you can send a text message to that phone number with any questions you have. If you guys if you're on here right now and you are a trial, text this number ASAP, because otherwise you're going to pay $1,420.
Even that is really worth it. I mean,
no, I know it is, but I mean, you can't argue. I mean,
yeah, no,
it's insane.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It puts us in a weird spot. You know, I'm grateful, but at the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it either. But I mean, it's like I like it, but I don't. You know, it's. I like that we had a positive impact on someone that was willing to do that, but I don't like that. Now here we are. You know what I mean? It's like a weird bittersweet kind of thing, or sweet bitter. So yeah, guys. So again, ttgoffer.com. Enter the code TTG121. You guys can take advantage. $850 laptop, double your money back guarantee. Okay. All right, guys. Let me let's take a quick check back in on these charts, because Salesforce is still rocking, man. Salesforce now new after hour high. This is a ridiculous move on earnings. You guys, I don't think you guys understand the expectations for Salesforce were very, very, very wary coming into this earnings report, and they absolutely blew it out of the water. This is as good of an earnings report as you can possibly have. They beat on earnings per share. They beat on earnings per share guidance. They beat on sales revenue. They beat on sales revenue guidance. And they announced a $20 billion share buyback program. Whoa. And speaking of whoa, Silvergate. Oh my goodness. Man, this stock is in such trouble. Okay, so Silvergate is unable to file its annual report with the SEC. That's not good. There's issues here in Silvergate. There are issues here with everything that happened with the crypto collapse. This company could be in some trouble. I wonder if depending on how bad their financial situation is, could be an acquisition, could be a takeover target, depending on the assets that they have. And if someone can scoop in for pennies on the dollar and take over the company. And I just don't know what their financial situation really looks like.
Well, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Mike, sign me up.
What, for Silvergate?
To swoop in and take over the company.
Oh, yeah. The stock's down 25% right now. I mean, this stock is getting pulverized, absolutely pulverized right now. This is a very active after-hour session. I mean, this just talks right to how active and how opportunistic this market really is. When you take a look around at all of these stocks and look at the size of these moves, Silvergate's down 25%, Salesforce is up 20%. You know, you got Snowflake is sitting here down 7.5. I love Snowflake for the long term. I hope this stock goes down to like 100 so I can just buy a big fat chunk.
All right, we gotta welcome Keith.
Keith, welcome, man. What is that now, Adam? 11 or 10?
What is it?
I don't know. 10. Keith, welcome to the family, Keith. 10 spots now remain. TTGoffer.com. TTG 121 coupon code. Click apply code. The price will drop down to the 850. If you're one of the next 10 people, when you go to TTGoffer.com, you enter the coupon code, the price will say 850. If the price says 1050, then that means 10 people have already joined, but still 1050 is a hell of a bargain considering you're getting
it's gonna be 1200 by it's gonna be $1,200 by this Sunday. So I mean 1050 is still a great deal.
That's an amazing deal.
Yeah.
Considering just the Benzinga news feed that's included with your membership, that's $1,000 if you go to Benzinga directly. The TradingView charting system, that's $600 a year if you go there directly, right? Like all of this stuff is included with your membership. So honestly, I mean, we can charge, $3,000 and it would still be a great deal because those tools alone cost $5 to $6. And that's then not including any of the courses, any of the mentorship, the workshops, the mods, trading, answering questions, being there with you during the day. That doesn't even include any of that. So, I mean, honestly, 850 is ridiculous. 1050 is also amazing. 1200 is also amazing. I mean, for the value of what you guys are actually getting. So take advantage of it. And again, if you have any questions or if you are currently a trial, used to be a trial, used to be an annual member, text us 786-505-4049. Phone number's at the bottom of your screen. We have to whitelist your email. So you guys can text that number if you're a trial, previous trial, or a previous member. So you guys can get that deal. All right. All right, folks.
Is Jan still on here?
She said she was texting right now.
Oh, maybe put the Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe has the number on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find it Jan inside of the system either. So she's probably using a different name on YouTube.
Oh yeah, because she said, "Okay, I will do so now." I'm so excited.
All right.
I don't know if Luciano got a text message or not, but
no, he did not.
Oh yeah, there she is right there. Said yes.
All right. He just got it. Okay.
All right, cool. All right, so excellent, Jan. So we're gonna get you hooked up. We'll get you taken care of. So guys, once Jan joins, we're getting Jan hooked up right now. That means we're gonna have 9 left. So I'd hurry up. I'd go to ttgoffer.com now and use that code TTG121.
Yeah, the second that these are gone, we're just gonna move it back to 1050, and then the 1050 was supposed to move up today. We will hold off on that and do the 1050 for another day. So because of this.
Right. Tesla trading back to the downside, new lows. I'm really happy. I had a bunch of members ask me today. I don't know if one of you are on the live right now, but I had a handful of members ask me today, like, "Hey, Mike, I'm in call options for Tesla. What should I do? Should I hold them into Investor Day?" And I said no. I said I think that these events with Tesla, Battery Day, Investor Day, it's just buy the rumor, sell the news type of stuff, man. It's become almost a reoccurring theme here. The risk is not worth holding, especially if you're holding on to an option where you have the IV crush, and that IV crush is going to crush you either way if you're in calls or puts going into these events. That IV implied volatility value goes sky high going into these events, and then it absolutely plummets the day after, and then you can be in a call option today and you're down 75% tomorrow. So I thought, not to hold it. I didn't think it was worth it. Stock's down now $9. So down 4.5, almost 5% for the stock. And, those options are going to really be hurting tomorrow. So anyone that sold options to take in that premium and take advantage of the high implied volatility, congrats. Beautiful trade. All right, folks, TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Use it. Get that 850 price point before it's too late. Let me actually maybe show people what the platform actually looks like before we wrap things up. I'll show you guys what you get with the 850 because it includes, everything. It includes all the courses and all the tools. But of course, you're going to get our chat room. Like our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're with you from pre-market through for the whole day till after the close. We're not gone after an hour or so. We're there the whole day. You also use our mobile app, which lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications when our mods enter and exit trades. So this way, if you're not in front of your computer, you can still follow along with all of the trades that we are making. And again, I'm not in and out within seconds or minutes. My trades are our day trades are several hours long. And our swing trades are several days, sometimes even several weeks. So we are traditional day traders and we are also swing traders inside of True Trading Group. Stocks, options, crypto, futures, we trade it all. Small caps, mid caps, large caps, commodities, you name it, we trade it. Okay. You also get 2 private study group sessions with a mod to speed up your learning curve. You have Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. Or up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. You also get congressional trading data, so you can track the trades of members of Congress and their family. You get insider buying, insider selling. You get Trading View's premium charting software. You get the Trade Ideas scanner, which is the industry standard scanner. It's on our platform every day. You guys can use it to, make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. ETNA simulator. That will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing everything that you're learning in the courses. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. This is very expensive data, folks, but it's needed. It's helpful to help you guys make, better decisions, right? Use this information and these tools, not Reddit and Twitter. You'll also get a full trading journal. This journal will track all your trading and break down your trading to the statistics and to the numbers. So you can see what you're doing wrong. You also get a social sentiment scanner. We'll tell you what stocks are being mentioned most on social media so you can stay ahead of the crowd. And you get analyst ratings. So you'll know exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold on any stock you're interested in. Then you get a watch list every day with a game plan. This is from the moderators telling you what stocks we are watching. Okay, and exactly how we plan on trading it. So like you saw that video clip earlier in the live stream when I was telling you about, hey, Goldman Sachs, 352 to 353, we're going to get short. What happened? It went to 352.50, rolls over all the way down to 346, giving 40% gain on put options for members of True Trading Group. And like you're going to get that information every single day before the market even opens, so you know where to focus your attention. You're going to get all the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included. Okay, it's all included when you guys join the membership right now for just the $850. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money after you join. We don't play games like that. You sign up to the platform, you get access to all of our courses. You also get access to our video library. The video library has about 400 hours of workshops, webinars that we've conducted with members live. And then you can start attending these live also once you become a full-time member. So it's time you guys, invested in something real education, real tools that can help you guys become profitable and can help you guys reach your goals that you've set forth. Because why are you here, right? You're here to make money, not to watch other people make money. And I believe that the platform that we have created can help you do that. Now, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is that if you do join and you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, and you attend one study group at your own pace, on your own time, on your own schedule, there's not like a 14 or 30-day time limit. You take your time, you do those 3 things. If you are still unable to make back the $850 membership fee at least once, I'll give you back $1,700. I'll give you double your money back. That's the commitment I'm willing to make to you when you guys join our platform. I stand behind it. And I put my money where my mouth is. That's because we've only had to give a refund to 2.83% of our users, and 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,000 reviews. Go check them out. There's no better review than one of your peers. See what other people have to say. Read the 5 stars, read the 1 stars, read them all. Go to TTGoffer.com right now. Click the code TTG. Use the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $850. Okay, so once Jan joins, there'll be 9 spots left. We're getting Jan set up right now. So there'll be 9 spots left after that. You'll know you're getting one of those spots if it says 850 when you enter the code. If you don't, and we got to welcome Michael. So now we're down to 9. So Michael just joined. So now we are officially down to 9. Once we get Jan set up, it'll be 8. So Michael, welcome to the family. 9 spots now remain. Okay, 9 spots now remain. So Michael, welcome to the family. Again, guys, if you're a previous trial or previous member, you have to text us 786-505-4049. Text that number right now, and we will get you guys hooked up and taken care of. All right. So that's all, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. A huge shout out again to Shawn from Trader TV Live and the whole crew over there. Thank you for coming on and spending some time with the True Trading Group community. Always a blast, always a pleasure. Looking forward to more of it. Anyone that joined us from the Trader TV Live community and channel, welcome. Glad to have you guys as part of the TTG fam. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. We go live 6 days a week after the close, just like this. And you guys will always be able to get some golden nuggets, trade ideas, market commentary, and you'll be able to ask your questions. I'll answer them all here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. My TTG fam, I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. We got jobless claims tomorrow. It's going to be a big number. Should move the markets. You got Snowflake, Tesla, Salesforce, all going crazy. Silvergate getting crushed. We're going to have a whole lot of trading opportunities tomorrow, guys. So you better get some rest tonight. You better come in tomorrow rested and refreshed, because tomorrow I got a feeling it's going to be a banger of a day. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.